We're back again with another 4 phrases with weird and interesting origins. Let's see how many phrases you can guess before they're revealed. Let's go. The year is 1837, and the quiet English town of Melton Mowbray is about to experience a night it won't soon forget. On this night, a group of young aristocrats arrives, led by Henry Beresford, the notorious Marquis of Waterford, known for his crazy antics. Beresford and his friends are fresh off a day at the horse races and eager to celebrate in a big way. As night falls, they stumble upon some paint, and while laughing frantically, they begin splashing it on everything in sight: doors, signs, and even the local toll gate. By morning, the town wakes to find buildings and landmarks covered in paint, a chaotic reminder of the previous night's activities. News of their wild spree spreads quickly, and the event leaves its mark on local memory. By the late 1800s, people began using a phrase inspired by the vivid color of the paint used on that infamous night. The phrase? Paint the town red. The next origin story also takes place in England, but now we're in the 16th century, where blacksmiths have just perfected the art of tempering metal. Inside their fiery workshops, they work tirelessly to create blades that are both strong and durable. The process requires heating the metal to a glowing orange and cooling it with care. Overheating or cooling the metal too quickly could ruin the blade, leaving it brittle and weak. The blacksmith's mission is to maintain the blade's temper, a perfect balance of hardness and flexibility. Fast forward to the 17th century, and the word temper evolves. It comes to describe not just the balance in metal, but also a person's emotional steadiness. Like tempered metal, if you have emotional control, you can withstand life's pressures without breaking. But when that control slips, you lose your temper. And this is why we use the phrase to describe moments of agitation or frustration. The next story unfolds in 19th century America, a time when wearing hats in public was nearly universal. But hats were more than just a fashion statement. They also served as tools for signaling action. In small towns across the country, rivalries often turned into brawls, and starting one required a simple gesture. One man would remove his hat and throw it to the ground, a bold act that dared his opponent to step forward. The hat became a silent challenge, a visible sign that a fight was about to begin. Meanwhile, on the horse racing tracks, the hat served a practical purpose. Before the use of starting pistols, race officials would drop a hat to signal the start. The motion was quick, visible, and ensured all participants began at the same time. So whether on the track or in the middle of a dispute, the hat came to symbolize readiness and immediate action. And the custom of dropping the hat eventually gave rise to the phrase, "at the drop of a hat." This last origin story is set in the 19th century, during the height of the Industrial Revolution, when steam engines powered factories, trains, and ships across Europe and America. These engines had an intricate mechanism called the centrifugal governor. The governor featured 2 metal balls connected by rods and positioned on a rotating spindle. As the engine's speed increased, the spindle would spin faster, and the metal balls would swing outward, indicating the engine's power level. When the balls reached their maximum outward position, it meant the engine was running at full throttle. Engine operators took this visual cue as inspiration for a phrase, symbolizing full power. Today, it's used to describe putting forth maximum effort, holding nothing back. The phrase, balls out. Let's recap. We just covered paint the town red, lose your temper, at the drop of a hat, and balls out. And now you know their origins. Go tell somebody. And like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Thanks for watching.